What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Chart Striker. This is your host, Dana. It's been a while. Hope all of you have had a nice holiday so far. Enjoyed it with your friends and families or loved ones. Me, myself, I've been away. Um, we kind of had a family reunion and celebrated the Christmas together and so on. It was good times, probably one of the best Christmases, like in in 2-3 years, because I had like a lot of family members gather. So it was nice to see and be a part of. Um, I haven't made any videos since the 22nd, but I did warn you guys before that happened. But I couldn't come yesterday either because I was too tired, been like traveling for a few hours, and I came home and I had some other things to do and whatnot. So was too tired to go live yesterday, but here we are. We are back again as usual. And Bitcoin hasn't done much except what we spoke about last time. Otherwise it hasn't done much at all. But so far it's only good things that has been happening, like good closes and whatnot. Yesterday the weekly candle close, also closed above $16,800, which is not bad. But before we get into the altcoins and some TA, about Bitcoin and Ethereum and the rest, I just want to say welcome to the new subscribers. We got the team that found his or her way here. So welcome to the show. I hope you find value in it, that you found the channel. Now let's move on. Yeah, I want to start with some altcoins, but today we are gonna start off with Bitcoin instead, because I wasn't live yesterday. So let's go ahead and see what's been going on. We had this weekly candle close yesterday that was also above 16,800. Well, it closed, to be more precise, around 16,832, which is not bad. I mean, look, we came to this support level. We kind of pulled back, but not much is gonna happen. Like I told you last time, until we close, this channel, this area right here, around the 17,056, I think it is. We might be, ranging, but then when we see a close above, well, on a weekly note, above 17,136, on a daily note, above 16,000, let's see now, on a daily above 16,000 and 80-ish dollars, okay, $56, then we might see it come back to these levels. Still the levels of 17,350-ish to 17,560-ish levels. And of course, if we break this one, we literally have nothing holding us until these levels right here. Okay, that would be around 18.2 to 18.4. But we will have a look at what's going on. But weekly, it's not a bad thing that Bitcoin closed above 16.8 again. And I did say last time that probabilities are still looking good that we come back to these levels, at least 17,060-ish, break above it, and get to these levels. It's just taking its time. The holidays, maybe the whales are off doing something else, traders doing something else, just enjoying the holidays or something. But we don't have sell pressure that was worrying, at least, since my last stream, when I told you guys that we do have support around these levels, and as long as we do not close any daily, any 4-hourly candle below 16,700 and 60-ish dollars, we're fine. Doesn't matter if it wicks all the way to this support, which it did, but we didn't have any close, below it, so all good so far. Then looking at the 4 hourly, we got some push coming in right now. I mean, daily did close around 16,900, like it hasn't closed this high since, well, almost since the 20th, because it did close around 16,800, $16,900 on the 20th of December. But since then, we seen, a close like this, which is also nice to see. We just need, like I told you a few days ago on the last live stream before the holidays, before I traveled at least, we need to get above this level. Until then, K is being respected, but it's not really that exciting. It's gonna get a bit more exciting, when we close above these levels at least first, okay? On a weekly, 17,131 would be best, looking at the weekly, but until then, daily works, a daily close above this level would do it as well. Oscillators, like one of the oscillators has just turned bullish like past day, which is good, MACD is bullish again. RSI, as you guys can see, close to neutral, not much going on there. I don't see any reversal indications or whatnot. Like, so far we're still on this day, I think it was. I did tell you guys, like, we might, go a bit higher, which we did, because things were hinting on that. But so far, like, not much is going on, guys. If I do this, if I just do this, we are still, above the heart line. Not much is going on. Like, oh, on the hourly, we need a close above this level as well. I forgot to speak about it almost. But we need an hourly close above 16,925, okay, dollars, to see a bit more, rise at least to 17,056, and then we'll take it from there. But there is some resistance that we are meeting right now. As you guys can see, it's been a bit difficult, to close above that level. So we got resistance here. Just forgot to mark it. Done. So we got some resistance, seems like, again on the hourly. We got some bad divergence as well, building. Let's let's give it, a bit time. But just so you guys know, an hourly close above this level is important. Above 16,930-ish, if you want to be a bit more conservative, okay? Then of course we have that another resistance around 16,980-ish levels also on the hourly. Just talking about the hourly right now. But if we can get above that one, let me just mark it for you guys. Hold on. 80, 81, doesn't matter really. Well, ranges matter, but I mean, the difference is so little, so we'll do this. So somewhere around these levels on an hourly, okay, we got resistance, but on the 4 hourly, yeah, resistance is still kind of all the way there. Maybe this one also depends on how things close soon in 3 hours and 30 minutes, but until then, Like 4 hourly resistance is all the way up here, 17,056-ish areas, guys. We got some bad divergence building on the 4 hourly, I think. Hold on. Yeah. So it's very important we see that close above 16,925 because it's also on the 4 hourly. Yeah, so this level is important now. This level, the top of this channel, 16,925, very important, okay? When it comes to support, we got some support, around these levels, as you guys can see. 16,800 and 37 to 16,776. We could wick down to these levels, like it is possible if I just do this. This is the old hourly resistance, which kind of turned into support now. Like we could wick down here, it doesn't matter. And if we break this level, like I told you last time, we can come and meet 16,672 to 16,543. Like nothing is. Look, this support that I thought would be weaker than this one actually held. So I was wrong about me thinking, this support would be a bit weaker than this one because we wicked down, we never, broke below it, and it was easy for me to change my mind fast when I saw that, there was some strong action going on at support levels, okay? That's why I told you guys, okay, guys, I believe this is gonna hold as support for now, and we are gonna, see it, bounce back at least these levels, but we still haven't come there. Like as we're still not close to, well, we are close, but not that close, But we came all the way to what 16,976, 980, which is not bad. We just need to break this level, guys. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. I think I've spent enough time talking about Bitcoin right now, so we'll just move on. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Nice. So Ethereum also, closed above this critical level right here. Also this week, we couldn't close above 1,240-ish dollars. We couldn't. If we could, it would have been better, but we're still above, the other key levels. So not a bad, not a bad thing really. Oscillators looking like they're trying to warn us a little bit because there is uh, there is some hint of you know bad divergence building. Like it's only gonna be invalid if we can close above 3,547. It's looking at the weekly, that is okay. But there's also something interesting going on with Ethereum. Let me just draw it on another chart. Hold on, so I don't have a lot of drawings on this chart. And I'm thinking if it is what I think it is, or if it is what my eyes think it is, that would be a nice thing for Ethereum. So let me see. Yep, looks like it could be what I think it is. Not the best, but nevertheless. So let me just draw it out for you guys. I kind of drew it on the daily instead of the weekly, but do you guys see what I see? I think you do. It's not the most, perfect channel. I'm not trying to work on that right now. I just want to show you the idea of what I think I see on the daily. And I mean, if we lift the weekly as well, not that different, So we have some nice channel that is, you know, acting as something right now because look, last time we got rejected at the heart line. Since then, we've been holding above it. I mean, seems pretty decent to me, so we'll see what comes out of this. Now back to the other chart. So you guys are already aware of this one existing, so you know what's going on. You see why I didn't want to draw on this one? There's too many drawings already. Look, when it comes to Ethereum, it's pretty much the same. I might, sound like it's boring, but just looks boring right now. Okay, we saw that the bulls kind of lost steam a little bit, but we are close to these levels, to the resistance levels, and look what's happening at the same time. Every time we've reached this one, we kind of pull back a little bit. Like it's happened many times right now, right? Look at this, the 19th, the 22nd, 23rd, and now 27th. So this has been happening over and over again. Like every time we reach that resistance level around 1240. So we really need to break it so we can at least see 1270-ish to 1290-ish levels. Okay, guys? Until then, for those of you, so anyways, that was the resistance level. And for those of you wondering about support, because I believe, the way things are looking, I believe on the daily, I believe it's gonna be coming down any moment soon. So let's talk about support instead, yeah? And forget about my beliefs, just the daily TA, like my unbiased TA. It's not saying, not telling us that the bulls are in full control, even though, things are looking, bullish on the oscillators like MACD. Our size still below neutral, but this might act as a resistance right now, the level and bulls losing steam and so on. So support, let's talk about support. Looks like we might have a little bit of a little support around these levels, okay, between 1213 and 1195. If we lose that one though, see back at these levels, guys, okay, easily, like because there's not much holding us if that happens. Hold on, just push this a bit lower. Yeah, 1213, 1188. If we lose 1188, close any 4-hourly candle below it, guys, see eventually around 1167 to 1149. I don't see anything else holding us if that happens. If we lose this level around 1188, it's straight down to these levels, okay? I can remove this one right now. It's not important anymore. TA got respected. For those of you who are watching then, you know what happened. Once we broke out of this level, we kind of, went a bit higher up. We had nice, support, nice strong, demand at support. So we pulled up, okay? So this one I can remove or just hide. Now let's see what happens with Ethereum. On the 4-hourly, looks like we had some nice divergence that developed. But it's not like, looking at the daily, it's not looking that strong. And on this one, we got some, on the hourly time frame, we got some bad divergence developing. Like in one of the oscillators, at least you can see it. I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back, a little bit to these levels, okay? At least to 1210-ish. Then we'll see what happens. But if we lose this, straight down. Yeah, but daily is not making me feel that confident looking at, what's going on the chart. At least not for the bulls. So let's move on to the next one. BNB. So guys, you remember what we spoke about when it came to BNB? First off, let's have a look at the weekly. Look where it got rejected, around $256. Weekly is still looking bearish. All in all, when it comes to BNB, weekly oscillators more or less bearish. Like MACD bearish as well. We might see if this support holds $235, or if we break below it. This week is gonna be interesting. On top of that, the weekly candle close is gonna be interesting as well. We got some nice divergence going on here that is developing, still not complete, so can't say much when it comes to that. But look how interesting it is, guys. You remember the support that we had around 244, and I always tell you in the stream, like the support, turns on us to resistance instead if things get below it. So look what happened. This support around 244 is acting as some type of resistance right now. Look how we couldn't, close above 244 or $245. Like, we're trying, but it hasn't happened yet, okay? Right now we got some support, around 240-ish dollars. If we lose that one, like you know what, forget 240. Let's be a bit more conservative. This support right here, $235. If we lose that one, guys, there's not much holding us, until these levels again, lower levels, 231 to 200, and 20-ish. Don't be that surprised. Just saying. But 235 is a major zone. If it can hold above it, there might be some nice action, a little bit more nice action before the hell continues. Because on the monthly, as you guys can see, like, we're still not out of the woods, unfortunately. If it closes anything like this, 5 days. If it holds above this area, fine. If it can hold above 209, like, okay, I guess it's okay. But if we break that level, I told you guys, like, below 200 is upon us when it comes to BNB. Let's move on to the next one, because you know the support levels that TA is saying have a look at, and the resistance levels is really up around this level. I did tell you guys about our 256 to 260-ish dollars would we would meet some resistance around these levels, and we did. On the 4-hourly, we got some new resistance that has developed. Okay, I can draw it out for you guys. Hold on. Yeah, somewhere around these levels, guys. Okay, so that's the resistance I'm looking at. Like, if we can break above this level, $251, we are gonna be meeting some resistance again around 250, well, 255-ish to 260-ish dollars, guys. But that's BNB. Like, looks like on the 4-hourly, it's trying to build some type. We can just do this. Yeah, so if we can see a break above this resistance, fine. We could see something else, happen, but it's not looking that sweet. I've been saying, this rally has been a sucker's rally, like a pathetic one, like, but we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Excuse me, guys, I just had to sneeze. Hold on. and back. Okay, let's move on with the next one. Like, the fact that we can't break above this level, even though weekly it's still, close above 16.8. Yeah, it's not the best feeling. On top of that, looking at Ethereum, it's like, it's looking tired. Like, bulls are looking tired on the daily. BNB is really not doing much. Like, it's just going sideways, kind of like. But the levels to the upside, the support levels as well, so we can move on to the next one. So, okay, H bar. I made a short video about H bar, and TA got respected so far, but let's have a look at it together and check out the short video on H bar so you guys understand what I mean with saying, TA got respected so far. So I told you guys that if we can't, close, that was then, if we couldn't close, a candle above 0.0444 levels, like we might see, the bad divergence that was building, play out, which we did. And then I did tell you about this support already on, the video, right? In the video, I told you about the support, 0.0432 to 0.0428-ish levels. Like, and then if this one wouldn't hold, if we would close any 4-hourly candle below 0.0428 or even hourly candle below that price, I did tell you guys that eventually, see around these levels, 0.0424 to 0.0420. And look what happened. So far, we're still struggling, to get above this 0.044 area, okay? And we're also, holding support. Like, that's why I came out and I wanted to let you know, guys, like, since we spoke about it on the 22nd, when I did say that we could see some, reversal action going on, it kind of rose, but I was talking about the daily, so it takes time to develop. It's not just gonna happen like that, okay? It could, take days, weeks. It's very possible it can take weeks. Some people get confused because they go like it's a daily, but just because it's a daily time frame, it doesn't mean it can't take its time. Even 4-hourly could take days sometimes, So right now, bulls are a bit tired. Bulls are a bit tired. I'm not saying they've given up completely yet, but bulls are a bit tired. Like, I am gonna say they've completely given up if we see a close, for example, below 0.0432, below this box, 0.0432 to 0.0428, because, yeah, then we could come back to these levels, or even, as low as the prior lows, all the way to 0.0409. And it's really okay. It's really okay as long as this support around these levels, 0.0413, 0.0409 holds. It's fine. Like, it's fine, okay? And you'll see what I mean eventually, but I wouldn't be that worried. I would start worrying though if we see a daily close below 0.0409. That's a different story, okay? But right now, since we spoke about it, like, if one wants to trade, like, one could, just, tweak the stop loss a little bit, raise it a bit higher, from it being somewhere around these levels. Now suddenly it's somewhere around these levels, because if we lose this one, more likely we will, come back down. If we lose this support, that is, okay? Yeah, like, bulls are a bit tired, but I can't see on the daily that they're completely out of the game and given up yet. On the 4-hourly, it's a completely different story, guys. I don't like the fact that we are being rejected around this 0.044 area over and over again. Like, we need to break out of it, and we need to break out of it soon. Preferably this week would be best if you want to see, you know, some rise, because like the fact that we keep on, you know, being rejected at this level is kind of a bummer. Like, look at this. I already have a line, but look at this. Not that fun. 1, 2, 3, like 4. Like the supply has been more than the demand at these levels. This needs to switch so we can see, you know, a push to the upside, at least to these levels right here. And if we can break above 0.0454, really it's still the same thing. If we can close a 4-hourly above that level, okay? Like eventually around these levels, around 0.0468, you know, for a start, and then we'll see what happens. But we got this, you know, resistance around 0.0454 to 0.0459. It's there, so we'll see what happens. So that's H bar. Next, Ripple. Those of you who've been watching past streams, you guys know that I spoke about this nice divergence that was going on Ripple, and I told you guys, like, keep an eye. And I did tell you we are gonna meet resistance around 0.03682 to 0.037-ish, 38-ish areas. We came all the way to this level right here, 0.03682 to 0.037-ish levels. So far it's looking fine, really, like better than the others, to be honest. Not looking bad. Like a nice strong candle. Weekly also looking, you know, not that bad. If it closes anything like this, like, that's only good. But on the daily, like, look, weekly, you know, closed as a hammer, but we do have this bad divergence, so don't forget about that. I've been speaking about that non-stop. But yeah, daily is looking good. Oscillator favoring the bulls right now. Our side is still below neutral, but it's okay, it's fine. It's looking good otherwise. So we got this resistance. If we can, you know, close above, what is it, 0.3718 to 0.3776. Like, if we can close the daily above 0.377, 0.3785, okay? I'm being a conservative now. That means that we can't come all the way to 0.39-ish to 0.3982-ish. Very possible, guys. After that, there's really not much holding us until these levels. So yeah, by the way things are looking, as long as we can see a daily close above 0.3786, we see eventually around 0.3958. And support, you already know about it. We've spoken about this on the last stream. Like, TA has been respected so far, so all good when it comes to Ripple. But on the shorter time frames, caution, caution, guys. Like, if we lose support around 0.3561-ish areas, we could come all the way back to 0.345 to 0.34-ish dollars, okay? Like, wouldn't be that surprising, because look, we are being rejected at old support, which is acting as new resistance right now. So mind you, be cautious. Like, we have some bad divergence as well. It's only gonna be invalid if we can see a close above 0.3955-ish levels, okay? So watch. We need to hold this support area around 0.03572. If we don't, if we can't hold this old resistance as new support between 0.03572 to 0.3523, it could mean, you know, we come back all the way, you know, to these levels around 0.3450 to 0.34-ish levels, guys, okay? That's Ripple, pretty much. Yeah, even hourly is kind of looking, you know, tired. Bulls are looking tired. It's only the daily that's looking fine when it comes to Ripple, which is something you should weigh in. But on the 4-hourly and hourly, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see a bit more pullback, you know? On the hourly, yeah, 0.036, we got some support around 0.36 areas to 0.3570 as well. So that's the hourly, yeah? Okay, so far we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Ripple. Time for Zen, guys. Time for Zen. That one is also another one that has been holding support like real well, so can't get mad. Let's have a look then. Okay, guys, this is what I love with TA. We spoke about those support levels last time. Remember, I told you guys, like, if this support doesn't hold, see eventually around these levels, and if this support doesn't hold, like, it's straight down to these levels, right? What happened? We held support around these levels when I was telling you the bears are looking tired, right? We came back up, we came all the way to this, like, when it comes to Zen, I think most of you who've been watching the show, you know that TA has been mostly respected, okay? If not almost every time, except maybe once or something. And look, this time, like, there is some nice development that has happened on the 4-hourly. Daily, very nice. Good to see that we pulled back, like there was demand at support, okay? On the 4-hourly, we had some like, look, we had some support. Well, we had some demand coming in around support levels, guys, okay? Old resistance, this old resistance, the blue ones, you know, I turned them into new support levels. So if I do this, you can see what happened literally, okay? That it was respected as support. Let me just remove it to the... So let's take out all the factors for Zen. We still got some positive momentum going on. That is still happening since my last stream. Like, not much has changed. Our RSI is yeah, trying to rise up. It's still pretty much weak, okay? We need to break above this level right here. I like what I'm seeing on the lines, the Eastern, like loving it right now. This is good, but we need a break above this level, guys. I've been saying it and I'm still gonna be sticking to it, because if we can't, see a daily close above this level right here, preferably 0.000003334, but at least this one, if not at least this line, okay? Because look, we've been being rejected like at that level many times. Difference between last time when I said, well, it's looking weak, and this time is, it's not looking as weak as when we got rejected around these levels. Like right now, I can't come out here and tell you that the bears are losing steam, because that would be a complete lie, okay? They got some steam right now. We got some positive momentum on the MACD. Our side is in bullish territories. Like you see, there are so many so many things favoring the bulls more than the bears right now. So there's a difference between me saying, get out, it's probably a good time, you know to get out because we are being rejected at resistance. Right here, right now, I can't say that in the minute. Like at the minute I'm speaking right now, I cannot say the same thing, because it's just not looking bad on the 4-hourly candle. Let's see. Let's see this one close first, at least, Like if you can see a 4-hourly candle close at least above this level, fine. If not, then we're probably going to be rejected here again. So this 4-hourly candle could play a big role, But daily, I'm liking it. Like daily is looking so much better than, way better than it did on the 21st, around these levels. And I told you, well, yeah, being rejected and then this, and you might, dip down a bit more to these levels. But the important thing is we never closed any, any body below this level right here, 2559. So it's good. Okay. We need some fuel, like to break out of this resistance when it comes to Zen. We need it, okay? When it comes to, long-term resistance, you guys still know, if we lose the level of 2147, I'm still sticking to this being the next support that I'm gonna be looking at. But when it comes to the shorter time frames, like it's still holding out. Can't say bulls are looking tired, like right now at least. So we'll see what happens. Let's have a look at the hourly. Okay. Yeah, guys, you want to see this rise? At least to these levels. Do you want to see it rise? If you want to see it rise, we need to kill the divergence that could play out if we do not close above this level, even on an hourly note, even on an hourly frame. Like it's getting serious. This level right here is becoming very serious, okay? Very hard to break. So we just need, Zen needs to break out of it and just move on. Simple. We do have some support around 2950 areas. Let me just do this. That is on the hourly, okay? so you guys do not confuse it with something else. So on the hourly, we have some, support around these levels. If that doesn't hold, see eventually around 2799, 2708 levels, okay? If this doesn't hold, that is. But we got some support around these levels, so we'll see. On the hourly, okay? Do not confuse it. So I'm talking short term. Yeah, but TA got respected so far when it comes to Zen. So all good. Like, I'd be cautious around these areas, since we are at resistance levels, but at the same time, I can't say yet. It depends on how this candle is gonna close also. But looking at the prior candle and prior, oscillators and everything else, and we are in bullish territories right now, I can't say the bulls are tired. Nope. Hourly, they might be losing steam, a little bit, but on the 4-hourly, not looking tired. Daily, not looking tired as well, okay? So take that with you and do as you wish. I'm just saying, I'm just stating the facts when it comes to TA. Unbiased opinion, by the way, guys. Because I don't want people to be confused. It's not because I love Zen, I hate Zen or whatever. I'm just doing pure TA, and then, you be the judge. Okay, so we've had a look at Zen 2. Let's have a look at Dogecoin. Oh, by the way, you remember Near that I also said was looking like it wants to go up? Also on the, I think, when was it? 22nd. Also on the 22nd, I said the same thing. Since then, we've, broken the highs of the 22nd. I mean, we need a bit more push. We need to come to at least, 1.4 and break above it. But so far, it's being respected. Can't say much. We haven't, closed anywhere below support yet, so all cool with the Near so far. This is not nice. This is not nice on the 4-hourly right now. Clearly, the bulls are losing steam, so wouldn't be surprising if we, if we break this level, for example, around, I don't know, somewhere around these levels. We could come and retest 1.3-ish to... We have some type of support around these levels, guys. Yeah, if we lose this one, of course, then straight down we go all the way to 1.28 to 1.25, but we'll see. We'll see, level by level, okay? But right now, bulls kind of looking like they're losing steam. We got this bad divergence, developing on one of the oscillators. RSI is in bullish, well, it was close to bullish territories, but curling back down now. We'll see what happens. But daily, things are not looking that bad yet. Look, prior daily candle, kind of closed good. Weekly closed with a nice hammer. Are you getting this, guys? Are you getting this? Now we're seeing some action because we saw this, I told you guys, looks like I see something hinting about a reversal, and this was on the 22nd. At the same time, we had this nice divergence, going on the oscillators, both oscillators. And now weekly candle closed with a, hammer. Problem is, we need some volume. We need some volume. Volume is looking pathetic, so we need some volume, guys, okay? Okay, let's move on. Like, resistance, first one right here, okay? Second one around these levels. We'll see when we get to it. So now we've had a look at, let's see, Ripple, BNB, then near Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's have a look at Dodge, Mask, and Quant. Let's start with Mask maybe. Nice, we're still holding support. Like, it's not looking that, horrible because we're still holding support. Like, it's gonna be very worrisome if we close anywhere below 1.8-ish dollars, okay? That's a completely different story, but until then, still kind of, holding this support. There seems to be some sort of a demand, like people buying back at these levels. Wait, this is the today. Should be looking at the weekly. The weekly, we are losing, the strong momentum on the oscillator. RSI is below neutral, but curling up. Just gonna lower the volume, guys. Hold on. Okay. So weekly still holding at support. Bulls do not look like they're in sight yet looking at the weekly, but looking at the daily, different story. Obviously the bear's a bit tired. We got some nice divergence developing at support levels, on one of the oscillators, not both, on one of the oscillators. So in short, guys, when it comes to mask, we need a close, like we are gonna be meeting resistance around these levels. Gonna break it down for you now. We're gonna meet some resistance around these levels, okay? But if we can close above $2.64, if we can see a daily close above that one, even for hourly close above that level, okay? Then not much holding us until 2.8-ish to 2.988, around, $3. And if we can see a close above this level right here, 2.98-ish level, see eventually, around this level right here, 3.245. And we are at support right now, mask. Yeah, but the resistance around 2.482 and 2.642 is gonna be major thing. If we can, like, it's key levels. If we can break above that one, fine. If we can't, like, I already see that the bulls are starting to get a bit tired on the 4-hourly. On the hourly, we need to see a close above 2.391-ish levels at least. If we can do that, see eventually around these levels. Yeah, we got first resistance around this level. This on the hourly, okay, 2.389. And then if you want to kill, the other, bad divergence that could develop if we do not, see a breakout above it, like see a close above it, it's around 2.478. So these levels, key levels, guys, 2.478, 2.482, not a big difference. So we need to see a close above that, okay? Let's head over back to Bitcoin and see what's going on. Yeah, guys, yeah, like everybody's like, it's only me and myself streaming, like, everybody's gone, probably, still with family or still celebrating the holidays or something. So I really do not know what I'm doing right here, but as planned, at least that's the plan. I'm here. Because I actually said I'd try to come on the 25th, but I couldn't. But I'm here. It's me, the screens, and the charts. But I hope you enjoyed, guys. Like you find this to be valuable when you guys replay it tomorrow or something. So we've had a look at mask as well now. So let's have a look at Dogecoin. Hey, we touched resistance, they got respected, and then we came back down again. Because look, when I spoke about Dogecoin, I told you it's looking good, it looked good all the way to these levels. We came to 0.079. My like initial first target was around 0.07, 984, so same, not a big difference. And then guess what? We never closed above this key level. And I told you, if we can't close above it, like, what do you want me to say? Like, I can't be that excited, There is some nice, divergence going on Dogecoin, on one of the oscillators. We just need a bit more push, but looks like right now we are heading back to support levels again. No surprise. Like, it's really not a surprise. So looks like we could come back to the levels of 0.073, 66, at least to this, orange line right here, and see what happens then. And if we lose that one, see eventually back to the bottom of this box. Okay, guys, 0.07128, around these levels, 0.07-ish. But TA got respected since the 22nd, like, TA got respected, guys. We did see our rise, we got our rise, like, But problem is we couldn't, close above this level. We couldn't. If we would have come probably all the way to the top of this box around 0.081. But I always say level by level for a reason, okay? So yeah, that's that coin, daily. Not gonna get into the 4-hourly and so on. Day. What else? What else? Want? Hey, guess what? Quant also held support like a king. And Bears got tired. Okay, cool. Our first, positive momentum on the daily. Nice. Let's have a look at the weekly. Nice divergence that is developing or, building right now. Nothing complete, but it's building. Cool. Doesn't mean we can't come back to these levels, so you guys do not get it confused. Even if we come back all the way to these levels, like still gonna be building on one of the oscillators, the nice divergence. It's only on one of the oscillators, but we gotta talk about it. On the daily, like I like this. I like this. Well, I can't hate on it that much because we are, look, like here's kind of lost steam at critical levels, and MACD and stuff, went bullish. RSI is trying to crawl back to neutral levels. We'll see what happens if it can get there. Our daily candle kind of closed strong, right? So nice. But it's important that we can see a daily close above $112. If you wanted to rise to at least 115 to 120-ish dollars on the daily. On the 4-hourly, we got some resistance around what, 115 to 118, but on the daily all the way to $120. Like if we can see a close above this one, the top of this box, $112, like eventually we are gonna come, all the way to 119, 120-ish dollars. Like wouldn't be that shocking, and from there we'll see what happens from there. Let's take it step by step right now, because if we can see the 4-hourly close above $122, then that is if we see a daily close above 120. Like there's really not much holding us until what, 130-ish, 127 to 130-ish levels when it comes to quant. Like I'm just talking about the things general. Those of you who've been watching my streams, especially past streams, that I like I love tea, like I love I don't know, cake. Like fat kid loves cake, not that I'm fat, but you get the idea. So I'm not getting too deep into the TA, like there's not so much activity going on, like people are not here today and so on. It's the holidays, everybody is out and doing holiday-ish things. But we can get into it maybe in the I don't know, on Discord or something. But yeah, QNT, these are the levels I'm looking at, like to the upside or resistance levels, and to the downside, like this support. Still, not much has changed. We got some new support now around 104-ish dollars. Okay, 104. Like, and if we, break any 4-hourly candle below $104, like, we can come back to these levels again. 101 to 95. Not so shocking. So that's QNT. Like, looking at the monthly, can't really say that bears are tired yet. See what happens. QNT, it was like one of the best best videos I made, when we came all the way to these levels. And before we did, I think we were around 180-ish dollars. And before all this happened, before the top came in, I told people like $230, and that's gonna be the turn. Came all the way to $229, 228. You guys can just find it on the shorts category, shorts playlist. The quant video. But we like I killed the TA, like it was played out nicely. Since then, it's just been going down pretty much. But that's quant. So far, guys, we've had a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Mask, Dodge, Quant, BNB, Zen, Near, and we're gonna have a look at Cardano, and then I'm gonna call it a show for today. I think last time I spoke about Cardano, I showed you that beautiful channel, right? We broke out of it. We came all the way to resistance areas, 0.2639 levels. Remember this channel, right? This I also drew on the 22nd, guys. So all of you saw this happening live, okay? And I told you guys, like, we are gonna be meeting resistance around these levels. We met resistance, okay? We met resistance, and then we came down to these levels. We kind of held around support, and now we're actually breaking out of the resistance. So, which means we can easily, come to these levels. Like, this one should be a bit lower. Hold on. 0.2686 to 0.2715 levels. MACD is still looking bullish. Our site is well, it's in bullish territories as well. Daily looking nice for a daily candle close. Strong, candle right there. RSI, yeah, it's looking, weakish. It's still below neutral, but MACD turned bullish yesterday as well. And 4-hourly, like, I can't say that the bears are tired yet. We are close to resistance levels around 0.0269. 5, like, we're getting closer, but let's see what happens. Like, let's see if we get rejected around these levels, or the top of this box instead. Like, if we break out of this box though, guys, like, good times ahead for Cardano. See eventually around these levels, like 0.2815, 0.2860 levels, okay? But until then, yeah, right now can't say. Looking at the daily, can't say that bulls are tired. Looking at the 4-hourly, same thing, can't say that either. We got some, bad divergence going on one of the oscillators, but otherwise, ooh, okay. That sound when I make ooh, it means that I'm seeing something else. On the hourly, I could see that bulls are a bit tired, guys. Okay, just so you're aware, bulls are kind of tired right now. And this is on the hourly, so we need this. If you ask me, guys, like I think we're going a bit lower. Okay, we can come and retest. These levels. And if we lose this area right here, guys, do not be that, like, if we lose this on the 4 hour, like on the hourly time frame, this support on the hourly time frame, then unfortunately we can't come back all the way to 0 point you know, to 5-ish dollars, to 5-6-ish dollars. Like, wouldn't be that shocking. Okay, so if we lose this one on an hourly, like this is very possible next for the 4 hourly support, that is. Okay, yeah, and if we lose this one, I'm not gonna get into it now. Just remind me and we can come back and have a look at it then. But yeah, that's Cardano. You know, the resistance levels that I'm looking at, if we can, you know, see a close above the top of this box, which is around, you know, this level right here, 0.2715, see eventually around these levels next, 0.2815 to 0.2860. Okay, on the hourly, looking like we might see, you know, a pullback sooner than later. But daily is looking fine-ish so far. We'll see how this candle close, but prior daily candle close was looking good. 4 hourly, if it closes anything like this too, I'd be very, very cautious. I'd be very cautious because it wouldn't be favoring the bulls really. Okay, so yeah, that's Cardano, guys. So far, TA has been respected since the 22nd. Like, about, doesn't matter if it's about the altcoins I spoke about or Bitcoin. Like, it's mostly have been respected. So good to see that. Even though I've been away, not much has changed, and it's been playing out. But you know, sometimes I could be wrong because you know, they're not a, like, all the indicators that we use, you know, doesn't matter if it's candlesticks, doesn't matter what it is, you know, oscillators or other Western indicators. Like, you can't, you know, you can't think that it's gonna work 100% always all the time, because it's not a, you know, trading system. Keep that in mind. I always tell you guys, it's not a trading system. It's just a tool that we use, you know, to manage risks and see reversals and see support and so on and so forth. You see? Hey, Sinner, Merry Christmas. Hope you've had some a good time, a good holiday so far. Glad to see you're here. I was just about to close the show, you know, soon, but you made it just in time. Thank you, Sinner. Wish you the same, double as much. I've been with the family, spent some good time. We played a lot of games and ate a lot of good food, and just spent some quality time with each other. But barely slept these past days. I met a friend as well that came from another city. It's yeah, it's been a lot to do, a lot of talking, a lot of socializing, and so on. Hope you've had the best holiday so far as well, and hope you've been killing those paper trades too. Partying, well, that's good. I hope you've had fun. Like sometimes you just need to get out and get loose, go cray cray. I think I'm gonna be holding out, for the parties until New Year's Eve. I'm invited um, to uh, a friend's place uh, for some uh, three-meal course, champagne and whatnot, this and that, you know the deal. New Year's things. So we'll see. Now I actually have to make it there by hook or by crook because I wasn't so sure if I wanted to go because I want to be here for the stream as well, the New Year stream. But yeah, now he got this three-course meal going on and like fine meat and I don't know what. So and yeah, like I can't hate on good meat, so I might I might show up. Plus, the company is always good. BTC price action is also on break. Yeah, it's been on break. Can you imagine since the 22nd? Like, not a I was about to swear, but not a crap has happened. Literally, like we saw this I already, streamed when this happened, when we came all the way to this support level. But since I said, well, looks like, support held and it was stronger than I thought, and we're, going up. Okay, but it happened, but then what? One, two, three, four, five. It's like just rocking sideways, literally. Nothing happening. It's uh it's like I told you last time. Remember when I said uh it's a pathetic move. Like it's been pathetic since these areas right here. On wait, not even there. Hold on. I think we're somewhere, yeah, around this level, 16,600. We came up a little bit, then we came down. Well, now we go up a little bit and nothing else happens. It's sad, it's just sad. Like, just do something. And volatility is like, where are you? Like, really, where are you? That's definitely on a break, Sinner. Even Bitcoin. Yeah, everyone is partying. Like, the cryptos are out, having fun. People are out having, I seriously do not know what I'm doing here today, but, I have to hold my word and go live. But yeah, people are on a holiday, so it's just me and you, Sinner, today. Well, let's have a look at Solana since you're here anyways. Hold on. Solana's the only one I guess is not partying. I wouldn't be surprised. I can't even find it, like it's hiding from us or something. Hold on. Okay, just found it. Last time I saw it, I did say it looked like crap. Hey, it's still at support levels. Okay, let's see how the weekly candle closed. It closed horrible. Another strong red candle. Um, RSI getting weaker. It's at support. Like, looks like the bears are a bit tired, but I hope you make it back like in some damn way. Like I can understand your frustration. Like, yeah, you know, FTX is the COVID of crypto. It kind of got everything from Luna to Solana and I don't know what. But you remember last time I did say, if we break below this level, we got support all the way here. But if we can't even get above this level, like forget about it. For now, forget about it. Like last time, I mean, the past weeks or the past month, like it's been struggling to break above $15, literally struggling. And I mean struggle with a big capital letter S. And now forget about that problem. No, you don't have to worry about, it's, trying to break $15 because now we got another problem. It needs to break first above $11.8 or $12. When that happens, we can talk about other things, but until then, um, yeah, Solana, like Sinner is saying, it looks dead. See? So sad. So very sad. We are losing, the nice positive momentum too, as well, like getting weaker. We got some nice divergence at support, and I did say that the bears are being a bit, tired, but let's see if the support holds. See in weekly sell volume. Yeah, it's kind of declining right now. It was high on the 7th of November, but it's actually getting weaker on the weekly. Sell pressure is kind of declining, and looking at this, even though this is not looking the best, the strongest on the MACD, histogram, and so on, but looking at this, I could see that the bears are a bit tired actually right now on the daily. But it's important we do not, close a daily below this level, the bottom of this box, because that would be troublesome for Solana if that happens. I'm not saying we can't come back down, but I'm saying if we can back down, if it comes back down, it better pull back up as fast as it came back down. Like, you get me? On the 4 hourly, nice. Ah, this is actually nice, okay? We got some support areas, support things going on. Like, even on the 4 hourly, I can see that the bears are a bit tired, but on the 4 hourly, if we can't close above $11.6, 11 point, nah, let's be conservative. If we can't close above 11.8, it's the same story, guys. Like, it doesn't matter. 11.8 to $12 is important, both on the daily, both on the 4 hourly, for us to see a close above that. Otherwise, yeah, like just because I see that the bears are getting tired, it doesn't mean it can't come back all the way to $11.1 to $11. Like I told you guys, if this area breaks the bottom of this box, guess what? The Solana eventually around 9.3-ish dollars for a start. Nope, nope, nobody is. Nobody is, sinner. It's just looking half alive right now. But looking at the 4 hourly, traders might be doing something. They might be buying right now because bears are getting a bit tired. But look at the volume. It's so sad. Look at the volume. It keeps on declining, and yeah. Let's have a look at the hourly real fast. Yeah, that resistance around 11.5, 11.6 is no joke on the hourly as well. It's sad. It's sad. But 4 hourly, keep in mind, there might be hope, at least back to 11.6. I'm not saying, hey, we're gonna see 13.2 or $15 right now. I'm just saying, like, there is hope for at least 11.66 or $11.8, okay? Yeah, sinner, that's life with Solana. Like, I feel for you. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a show for today. If you like the content that I bring, do not forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell. And all of you viewers, like, I appreciate you all. Thank you for tuning in as usual. Like, you're true OGs, right, Sinner? Thank you for all the love, the likes, and support, and so on. I will see you on Discord or, the next stream. Until then, happy holidays and try not to party that hard. So you guys can come back in one piece. Yes, sinner. And I'll see you on the next one. Much love. Good night.